Hi Bob, thanks for your time. We're up at the Mantra GM's conference and lots of good news again. You've growing and growing and growing, 123 hotels now. Tell us a bit about that growth. Adelaide picking up a city property, the urban peppers is really taking on shape now, and Perth got more coming on, and then obviously Bali as well too. So three real hotspots at the moment.
Look, our focus has really been to grow the business in key leisure destinations and key CBD locations. So at the beginning of the year we targeted those locations. We identified that peppers obviously can move into the CBD and is actually a very strong value proposition for that market. So we've been able to pick up peppers in Canberra, which is one of our first CBD properties. We've got peppers now in Adelaide, which is coming online in the next 2 months, and then we've got peppers coming out in Melbourne as well. So there's three that are locked and loaded. We're also working on another peppers transition of an existing building to a peppers in Sydney, and that will help complement the offering there. In terms of the other brands, Mantra in particular is rolling out everywhere. We've got new hotels coming out in Noosa. We've got on the Gold Coast, and also a lot of the capital cities. So we've got new Mantras coming into Melbourne, into Perth, as you say, and into Adelaide. And we've just opened two now in Launceston and Hobart as well. So it's been a good year, about one hotel a month, which is keeping the crew busy.
And we talk about sort of Mantra. Everyone thinks of Mantra as a big leisure business, leisure company, but you do a lot of corporate business as well. You do a lot of business market. So giving peppers to the business market outside the MICE market. Tell us about that proposition.
Look, we first went to the customer, and the customer identified that they were completely understanding. If we move a brand that was previously better known as a leisure brand, particularly with peppers, but we put that into the CBD location, but we hold on to those core values of good food and beverage, boutique experience, unobtrusive personalised service. If we hold true to those core brand values, the customer will understand. They'll go to the CBD locations, they'll go to the resorts. There'll be elements through both propositions that they'll understand, but there'll be differences, that's relative to the local environment.
So you're looking at sort of how you're going to attract business travellers to those peppers properties, or have you got a few ideas in mind at the moment?
Yeah, look, at the moment with peppers, what we're doing is we're trying to position that not as a mainstream corporate. So as you look across your market mix, you probably won't see as much government in there and some of the middle corporates, but it's really those people that are looking for that more extravagant experience. So again, none of the really large corporate accounts, probably going to specialise a lot in the advertising markets and some of those marketing entities. Some of the high-end e-commerce and emerging markets, those people are looking for something a bit different. They're looking for that boutique experience. They're not after the big mainstream proposition, but they're looking for something ideally situated in the CBD, but they know the food and beverage is going to be something that they can take clients to, or if it's a special occasion they can leverage out of that as well.
We've seen brands like QT through AHL. We've seen a lot of standalone hotels, boutique hotels. The boutique segment's actually quite a good segment to be jumping into right now, isn't it?
It is, and QT have done an amazing job, and I think they're front runners in this space, so we'd give kudos to those guys. We think the boutique market is actually very powerful and under-penetrated at this time. It's probably a blend of that, plus it's where the opportunities are lying. It's really hard to build a really huge hotel or get a new development of scale up in CBD locations. So a lot of what we're seeing come to market is that boutique one, or part of a mixed-use development, or something that's leveraging off an asset change from office to hotel. So it's probably a combination of those things that's making boutique really popular.